distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property... We were both very blessed to have been raised on farms.
Absolutely. I guess that's what we love about this property.
And then let me show you the 5 favorite things I love most about this home. Welcome to our newest listing. This new listing with this large home on 8 acres knocks it out of the park. Well, hello. Welcome to my newest listing. I'm at 102 Heritage Hills and your dream house on the east side of Pulaski just hit the market.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
This is the X Sports Network.
And I'd like to welcome everybody out here to Linville, Tennessee on a beautiful Thursday night here at Dwight Clark Gymnasium here on the campus of Richland High School. Michael Marks alongside my partner Brian Gobble, bringing you E.O. Coffman basketball here on the X Sports Network. Now, Brian, we're so early in the season here. E.O. Coffman, both boys and girls got a win last Thursday night at home against Bridgeport and are looking to go 2-0 here against Richland. Now, I do know from the high school side, Richland girls basketball has a good tradition, has a good history, so you know that they're going to have some girls that are ready to go. But I'll tell you, E.O. Coffman looked very good in their first game against Bridgeport.
They did, and I'm excited just for a good game tonight. I'm excited to watch some basketball, man. It's getting that season. The weather's turned cool on us. It's good to be here inside a gymnasium watching a little round ball.
Yeah, it definitely does feel good to be back. I could tell that being at Coffman last Thursday. And you know, I can tell you the energy is in this building as well. There's a ton of people here from both E.O. Coffman and for Richland, so we should have a great game on our hands as they continue to go through the starting lineups.
And number 34, Knoxville Patterson.
All right, so that will do it for the starting lineups. Looks like the same five on the floor for Coffman as it was in their last start. Richland, as they finish getting their starters here. Looks like it will be Patterson jumping with Surratt. Coffman in their road red uniforms, blue lettering, white trim. Richland in their home white uniforms, red lettering, black trim. And the tip will be controlled by Coffman and Maddie Bird. Bird had a game-high 21 in their win last week. Smith going down low to Surratt. Surratt 1-on-2, no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Richland. Ball's inbounded here to Lauren Blair. Blair back to Gordon. Gordon trying to bring the ball up the court. Coffman putting on some pressure. Blair trips up. Looking for some help, gets it back to Gordon. Approaching that 10-second mark, gets it across the half-court line. Now to Helton. Helton has it in the corner, feels some pressure, gets it over to Gordon. Gordon back up top to Blair. Blair's being harassed by Hayes. Blair dribbling through some contact, but they're going to get Hayes with the foul. Mary Cameron Gordon to inbound. Gets it in the corner quickly there to Miller. Miller gets it back up top, Gordon, and they'll set up the offense. On the right side there to Patterson. Patterson looking for some help, gets it to Blair. A good long possession here for Richland, and Emma Surratt jumped the passing route. Here comes Coffman. Bird, 1-on-2, goes up through contact, and that'll get us on the board. 2-0 Coffman, and they come out in that press. Blair with the basketball, gets it up back to Gordon. And I think they're going to get a foul there on Callie Wu. They will. It'll be her first, team's second.
Coffman defense being really aggressive right here out of the gate with the press. 2 quick fouls. You wonder if they'll back off a little bit because of that, or if you wonder if Coach Hartsfield is going to push the girls to be better and play a little cleaner while keeping with the press. We'll see.
I'd say they have been a very physical team this season, and it's put some players in foul trouble, but has ultimately caused a ton of turnovers. And there's another one right there. Bird comes up with it again, and she'll slow it down. Bird, foot on the line, deep 2, no good. Rebound come down to Gordon. In the corner, it's Miller. And she'll bring it back up top. Now we're trying to drive, and we're going to have another foul. Coffman in a bit of foul trouble here early.
That's 3 quick ones with these new foul rules. Not too long until Richland's in the bonus.
Yeah, 3 fouls, and you just need 5, like you said, to go into that bonus, and immediately 2 shots, no more 1-and-1. They get it to Miller in the corner. Cross-court pass to Blair, a little bit over her head. Is able to get back to it. Daring Blair to shoot. She'll take a 3. Good! Lauren Blair gets Richland on the board and gives them the lead. It's 3-2. Already 2 minutes into this first quarter. Definitely a much slower pace than we saw this Lady Panthers team play last Thursday. Bird gets it on the left side to Wu. Wu trying to work down low to Surratt, and it's going to be taken away. Poked away by Patterson. Blair comes up with the steal. Blair kicks it back out. Now on the right side to Helton. Helton drives baseline spin, and she picked up her pivot foot. That's going to be another turnover. Already the third on Richland. Richland looks to be in some sort of a full-court man-to-man. He definitely wants somebody following Maddie Bird around. Bird on the right side to Wu. Wu, they are giving her some space. She'll take a 3. No good, just short. Rebound comes right back to her, though. Swinging it around, Hayes on the left wing wants a 3. That's no good. Come back down to Maddie Bird. Bird trying to work inside. Kicks it back out up top to Hayes. Right side to Wu. Wu brings it back up top, and Bird looks to set up the offense already halfway through for the first quarter here. And they're going to get a 3-second foul on Coffman. That's going to be a turnover.
Early season kind of woes right here for both teams. Turnovers, silly fouls, some things that you'll get cleaned up as the season goes on. There's another foul for Coffman as I speak.
Yeah.
That'll be their fourth.
Hayes with 1. I believe Surratt has 2. And then Wu with the other one. So Hayes will take a seat into the game for Coffman. Raylan Newton. Newton started the last game, but Wu really got the majority of those minutes there at that point guard role. And another turnover right there, partially, and Coffman will come away with it. They got numbers. Looking up, they've got Surratt. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Or pardon, Patterson. Now Blair with it. Doesn't have numbers, so we'll retreat. Blair pump fake, drives inside, and kicks it back out to Gordon. Gordon works it inside. Now to Blair on the left wing. Blair guarded toughly by Bird. Goes up through contact, no good. Helton got the rebound and put a shot back up, and now it'll come back down to Helton. Down low, Patterson, no good. Blair and Bird fighting for the ball. We've got a whistle and a foul. We'll see who they tack it to. Looks like it'll be on Bird. And if so, that'll send Richland to the line to shoot 2. Already the third or fourth starter with a foul for Coffman. And again, Blair going to the line to shoot 2. This will be their first free throws of the game, looking to extend this lead. Blair hits the first. Bailey Nielsen in for Callie Wu. Coffman looking for more of an interior presence. A lot of length on the court. Blair sinks both of them. She's got all 5 for her team, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Bird has her team's one made basket. Isolation on the left side. Almost loses it, gets the dribble back, and we're going to get a foul on Blair.
That should be on the floor. She was about to go up into her shooting motion.
So Coffman inbound under their own basket, and Brian, from the looks of it, we got a really good one-on-one going on between Lauren Blair and Maddie Bird.
Yeah, they're all over each other. It's fun to watch them.
And we've got another whistle. Again, should be on the floor. We'll see who they give it to. That's going to go on number 2, Lorelei Helton. That'll be her first, team second. Coffman gets it in, Surratt with it. Takes it out, Nielsen wants a 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebound will come right back to Lorelei Smith. Smith has it poked away out of bounds, but Coffman will retain in the far corner.
Something you like to see from Coffman, they keep getting their own rebounds. They put up a shot, they're following their shot. They're going to get their own rebound. That's going to win you a lot of games.
And Coffman wants a timeout. We'll take that break with the Lady Panthers. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're watching E.O. Coffman basketball on the X-Sports Network.
And goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us.
And welcome back here. Panthers and Raiders going at it on a Thursday night here on the X-Sports Network. Coffman trying to get it in. There's Emma Surratt with it. It's another right wing Bird. Bird sizes up, drives. The floater's no good. And the rebound comes down to Gordon and the Raiders. Lauren Blair with the ball. Quickly gets it up. Helton back over to Blair. Blair trying to fire it over to Gordon. Was poked away momentarily by Newton, and now taken away by Coffman again. Surratt with it, and she got a little too excited. Took a few too many steps before making that pass there, and it'll be another turnover for Coffman. Their third is the 5th on the Raiders. So a bit of a turnover discrepancy. Gordon inbound. Looking, gets it to Blair, and we're going to have a foul on Raylan Newton. And again, with Coffman already putting Richland into the bonus, not sure if you like the idea of picking up a cheap foul there.
It's like they're playing good defense. They're just trying a little too hard. Like you don't want to get onto them too much for playing hard defense and jumping on top of them. But at the same time, take your time, maybe take a step back, get a little more distance in between you and the defender. You can still play good defense. These referees aren't necessarily calling bad calls. These are solid calls, and the Coffman girls are just getting caught red-handed.
Yeah, and Blair definitely not the lady you'd want to foul. Already 4 made free throws in this one. It's 7-2. Bird bringing the ball across the timeline. He's guarded by Lauren Blair, who's got her heels just inside the three-point line. Bird gets a screen, and that's blocked. It's blocked partially by Knoxley Patterson, but we'll have a foul, sending Emma Surratt to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be Lorelei Helton's second.
Come on, Emma!
And Emma Surratt to shoot 2. Hits the first one. Second free throw, nothing but net. And we have a sub checking in for Richland. It's Mia McConnell checking in for Lorelei Helton. Blair still bringing the ball up the court, under 60 seconds to go here in the quarter. And taken away, Bird right there, and another foul on Richland. That one's going to go to Hudson Miller. It'll be the team's fourth, her first. One foul away from the bonus.
It will reset. The bonus does reset. For those of you who may not remember, last year that was a new rule within the TSSAA.
Yeah, 5 fouls in each quarter. You go to the line to shoot 2, but they do reset after each quarter and not each half like it had been. Newton with the basketball. Coffman may be holding for the last shot. This has definitely been a much slower tempo in the first quarter. You know, we saw Coffman come out to 6 quick points in their opener. Maddie Bird hit 2 quick threes in that one. Newton bringing it around the left side. Now back up top to Bird. Bird, open 3. No good. Rebound will come down to Patterson. And Richland will have it with 10 seconds. Blair quickly bringing it across the court. On the right side, McConnell. Back over to Blair. Blair with 4 seconds. Drives. Over there to Miller. The shot no good. And that will do it for the first quarter. It is Richland 7, Coffman 4. We'll be back for the second quarter in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary, where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Richland here. Start of the second quarter underway between the E.O. Coffman Lady Panthers and the Lady Raiders of Richland. Michael Marks alongside Bryant Gobble here, bringing you E.O. Coffman basketball here on a beautiful Thursday night in Linville. Right now the Lady Raiders lead 7-4 after a very defensive first half. Kick out to Bird, the corner 3, a little long, and that one comes down to Miller. Hudson Miller with the rebound, gets it over there to Mary Cameron Gordon. Gordon has it on the right side. Cross-court pass, Miller, thought about 3, will drive. Gets it inside Patterson, a little short jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to Emma Surratt. Surratt bringing the ball over to Bird. Bird quickly up. Newton wants a 3 on the left wing, and that one's short. Out of bounds. They'll say it went off Nielsen last, and it'll be Richland basketball.
Shots just aren't falling right now for Coffman. You can tell they want to get out. They want to play aggressive defense. They want to shoot a lot of threes. Just haven't been coming down right now. We'll be interested to see if they start falling sometime.
Yeah, I would say for most middle school games, if it comes down to the wins and losses, really comes down to who's hitting their shots that day and who aren't. And right now for Coffman, they're struggling. But if you are Coffman, you do have to be excited that only one player for Richland has scored.
Right.
Patterson with it, gets it in the corner. McConnell over to Miller. A lot of traffic on this near side of the court for Richland. Gordon with it. Guarded by Bird, now going left side. Miller thought about the corner three, will drive, throws up a floater, no good, gets her own rebound. That layup's up and no good. Patterson, though, on the third attempt. That one goes. Knoxley Patterson on the board. And the lead's now 5 for Richland. 9-4 is your score. Already a minute and a half into this second quarter. Nielsen has it on the near side. Looks like Richland has retreated into a 2-3 zone, and that's going to force a turnover.
Looked like another lane violation.
Yeah, they got, I believe that's Surratt in the paint once again. Nielsen out in the game is Sutherland Weaver. And now Weaver will, and actually I think they're going to say now that you can't sub on that play since it's Richland. I don't understand 100% when it comes to subs and possession. It's almost different in every sport.
Coach Hartsfield having a conversation with the referee. Yeah. She might not completely understand what's going on either.
Well, that is the second lane violation on Coffman, so probably just trying to get an explanation on that as well. But nonetheless, Richland basketball up 9-4. It's Blair with it. Again, Coffman, that 2-2-1 half-court press is causing problems and another turnover. There goes Newton. Layup up, no good, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. That foul's going to go on Knoxley Patterson. It'll be her first, team's first here in the quarter. Hey, what better way to get into this one, back into this one if you're Coffman? Free throws. You can score and the clock's not moving.
Well, that's really the disparity in the game right here. A 5-point lead. Most of those have been Richland free throws.
Can't get the first one there for Newton, and now Weaver will check in for Nielsen. Weaver can't get either one to fall. Gordon comes down with the rebound. Gordon quickly gets it across the timeline, gives it back to Blair. Blair with it. Trying to set up the offense, loses possession, gets it back. Working on Bird. Trying to find some help. And loses it. Another turnover. Back-to-back possessions with the turnover, and that's another way that Coffman can get back into this game. Just keep forcing turnovers. Weaver has it, top of the key. Now right side to Newton. Newton open, will take a three. Back iron, no good. Wu and Bird fighting for the rebound. Maddie Bird will come out of there with it. Cross-court pass to Weaver. To Wu to Newton, now back to Bird. Bird one-on-one with Blair. Will go left side. That floater, good.
Bird is simple right there, right? Yeah. Just size your opponent up.
And almost another turnover, and it will be. But we got a timeout, Coffman, right after that turnover. So it should be, well, if they gave the timeout
to Coffman. Should be Coffman possession, right. Coach Hartsfield making sure they retain possession right there.
All right,
30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll be back in 30 seconds here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Welcome back out of the Coffman timeout. It will be their basketball, forcing a third straight turnover to open the second quarter. Feels crazy to say just open the second quarter, and we're already halfway through, but it will be Coffman basketball trailing by 3. Bird the leading scorer with 4. Trying to get a little closer, drives in, layup up, and no good. Just couldn't get a friendly bounce there. Patterson with the rebound. I tell you, she has been huge for Richland in the post, especially defensive rebounding.
Definitely defensively. You can see her active.
Blair drives and blocked by Bird. And they're going to tack another one to Gordon. That'll be her first, actually. Team's second here in the quarter.
You hate to see those kind of fouls. You just get beat, you lose possession.
And then you add another negative.
You compound the problem.
Yes.
You don't want to do that if you're Richland. You want to get back and play defense and try to correct your mistake defensively, not by getting a quick, cheap foul.
McConnell out for Richland. Emery Crabtree in the ballgame, wearing number 4, and Smith back in the ballgame for Coffman. She came and got Raylan Newton. Bird with it, and turns it over. Passes it right to Summer Patterson. Patterson going coast to coast with the 2. Patterson with 4. Bird gets it across the timeline, under 2 minutes to go in this first half. Swinging it around now, down low to Surratt. Surratt kicks it back out. Weaver a 3. That one off to the right. Rebound comes down to Blair and Surratt. Jump ball, possession arrow to Richland. And Coffman has a ton of players down here trying to press. And Colgan's taken away. Smith with the steal. Weaver with it on the left side. Clears it back out. Bird with it, now on the right side. Smith wants a 3. Bounces around, gets the 3. Lorelei Smith on the board, cuts this one to 2. Gordon loses it. Bird drives in, is fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Richland really starting to let Coffman get under their skin here. First off, these offensive possessions for Coffman, they're passing the ball around. I believe Richland's in a zone. Coffman is getting some good shots, and then defensively, Coffman's turning around and playing a full-court press, and it is giving Richland fits right now.
Bird short on the first one, and yeah, like you said, I mean, the difference is Richland's not getting any shots up, and Coffman is, just because of turnovers and fouls. Bird gets 1. It's a 1-point ball game. Again, here comes that press. Blair gets it over to Gordon. Gordon to Miller. Miller gets it over to Gordon. Gordon gets it across the timeline. 2-on-1 right here. Patterson. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds to Coffman. Lady Panthers will have the ball under 60 seconds to go. We'll see if they elect to hold for 1 shot to give themselves a chance to go into halftime with the lead. Smith with the basketball. Surratt has it on the right side, now to Weaver. Weaver looking for some help. Gets it to Wu. Callie Wu with the basketball. Looking, now on the left side here to Bird. Bird double teamed, now she'll drive. Has a wide open Surratt underneath for 2. Emma Surratt with 4. Coffman, their first lead of the game since it was 2-0. Under 20 seconds, and another turnover. And another foul. And like I've said it, Brian, that's been the story of the second quarter for this Richland team. It's turnovers and fouls.
Yeah, and give credit to Coffman for playing great defense here and not committing the fouls like we saw in the first quarter. Here in the second quarter, they've been playing clean. They've had active hands, and Richland doesn't really know how to get down the court.
Yeah, props to how Al Coffman's been able to get back into this one. 12-11 is the score. And they're going to have another 3-second call there on Coffman, and that's both of their turnovers in this quarter.
Yeah. Coach Hartsfield can't believe it.
Well, I can tell it. She feels like that official's just sitting there counting, and I understand that feeling. Blair isn't able to get a shot off, and that will do it for the first half. A big comeback for the Lady Panthers as they lead this one 12-11 at the half. We'll be back for the second half in a few minutes. You're watching the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy. your barbershop.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Richland Dwight Clark Gymnasium here in Linville. Second half about to start between the Richland Lady Raiders and your E.O. Coffman Lady Panthers. They're 7-4 Richland after one here, but a big second quarter from Coffman got them the lead back 12-11. That mostly due in part to Maddie Bird and Emma Surratt. Those two have combined for 9. The other 3 to Lorelei Smith. On the other side for Richland, it is 7 points for Lauren Blair and 4 for Knoxley Patterson. A big second quarter in the Brian in the talks of turnovers. Coffman only has 5 in the first half. Richland had them doubled with 10, and I feel like that was a big factor into how the second quarter went.
Yeah, Coffman overall, I believe, dominated the first half. It's just that first quarter was just self-inflicted wounds. We saw them eliminate those mistakes there in the second half, or in the second quarter, and you really start to see them take over the game. Their shots started falling. They got active hands all over the court on defense, and Richland kept making mistakes, kept turning the ball over. Coffman still a few things to clean up, but overall they are in control of this game if they come out like they did right there in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think the big thing for Richland here is ball control. When they got the ball up the court and were able to kind of slow it down, find their shot, they were looking good, but when Coffman's pressure started getting to them, they just completely unraveled.
Yeah, if they can bust this, I wonder
if they'll come out in the press.
If they come out in the press, I wonder if Richland can bust this press on offense. You wonder if that's what they talked about in the half, maybe draw something up to get through this full court press that's been giving them fits.
Yeah, a pair of good coaches here, curious to see what adjustments they made as we're getting ready to start the second half. Coffman will now be going right to left, Richland left to right. Smith to inbound, and they'll hand it off to Maddie Bird, and that's where we'll start. Looks like Richland is in a man-to-man defense. Wu has it on the far side. Now back up top to Surratt. Surratt tries to get it to Bird, pass was deflected and may have prevented a shot there. Hayes, we haven't seen her since the first quarter, gets it down low to Surratt, can't hit the shot at the goal. The rebound will come down to Richland. And a quick turnover, but Hayes out of bounds, so not one that will end up hurting Richland as they will inbound in front of their own bench. But you see right there, Brian, Richland able to get a stop, and in return, Coffman not able to put on that press. Blair with the basketball. Looking for some help. On the right side, Patterson. Patterson now to Helton, back to Blair. Blair looking, back to Gordon. Now on the right side, Helton, back to Gordon. Gordon driving right side, gets it to Miller. Moving the ball really well is Richland right now, really swinging it around. Blair with it, now back to Gordon. Almost a minute of just passing it back and forth right here for Richland. Patterson with the top of the key, left side to Gordon. And down low, Miller, they got her. Just missed it. Rebound will come down to Blair. Big offensive rebound there. 3 from Helton. Got it!
Patience from the Richland offense right there. They got the look they want. The first look was wide open. They just missed a shot.
Able to get the rebound.
They got the rebound, kicked back out to the top of the key, and drained a good look from 3.
Yeah, Helton's first points are able to give the Lady Raiders the lead back. Wu trying to work down low to Bird. Bird going 2-on-1, kicks it back out. Wu wants a 3. That one's long. Patterson brings it in. Quickly up to Miller. And Hudson Miller will bring it up for Richland. They'll work to Patterson. Patterson here on the near side to Helton, and Wu now just playing completely prevent from allowing Blair to get the ball. Helton with it. Back to Blair. Blair oscillating on Wu, now on the right side to Miller. Miller gets it back to Blair. Much slower pace in this second quarter, not as much, especially with Coffman pressing and forcing turnovers, and not a lot of that happening in this third quarter.
Very methodical here from Richland. Coming out, running their sets, trying to get Coffman to fall asleep here.
And it's the most annoying kind of basketball to play against because you just shoot it.
Yeah.
But they're going to wait till they get their shot that they want.
Yep.
And it typically is a good one. Blair driving back door. Gets it to Miller. Miller swings it back out. Helton open for three. Got it! And just like that, I mean, they took almost a minute again off the clock right there. Finally, Helton wide open again, and just like that, it's ballooned back out to a 5-point lead.
And it started with getting the ball inside, down to paint. Get a paint touch, kick it back out. Again, knocks down the three.
Surratt inside, working 2-on-1, gets that one to go. Surratt leads all scorers for Coffman with 6, and I usually give the NBA a ton of crap about this, but honestly, driving and kicking really does work.
It does.
Helton spins it out, gets it to Blair. Blair triple team now in the corner, trying to get out of there. And what do we have? A walk. Big turnover right there, first one of the second half for Richland. And now Coffman, the ball back, a chance to tie it. Bird with the basketball, gives it off to Wu. My guess will be trying to work something to Bird off ball. And a walk out there on Callie Wu.
Well, like you said, Bird was trying to make her way through traffic right there. Wu couldn't get to her. She was anticipating the throw, and Bird just got tangled up right there in the defensive pressure.
Blair bringing the ball across half court, double teamed again. And what do we got? A timeout, Richland. No, we got a foul on Coffman before the call was able to be made. That's going to go on number 15, Emma Surratt. That should be her third. And with her being your leading scorer, do not want her to be in big foul trouble. Gordon gets it in backcourt to Blair. Blair to Helton. Helton 6 points here in the third quarter and turns it over. Wu has it, loses it again. A pair of turnovers right there. Patterson with it. Gordon, a deep two. Back iron, no good. Patterson able to bring in the rebound. Now back out to Blair. Under 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Miller has it in the corner. Looking, gets it back up and throws it over the head of Gordon. That's going to be a backcourt violation. And another turnover there for Richland. 3 in the quarter for the Lady Raiders, but with the 2 for Coffman, it hasn't ended up hurting them too much. Coffman to inbound, 1:47 remaining in the third quarter. And the way this one's shaping up, this fourth quarter should be a dandy. Into Raylan Newton. Newton trapped in the corner, gets it back up top to Wu. Looks like a 2-3 zone defense now put on by Richland. They really like to switch up their defenses. Maybe a matchup zone right here. Trying to work it to Bird in the post. Try to get her to the free throw line, and they turn it over. Pass a bit outside from Wu, but that's going to end up being a turnover. Gordon was trying to get it to Blair, and it just rolled off of her leg.
Yep, came off of her foot.
And props to Maddie Bird for ended up forcing that turnover. Just sitting down, staying back on defense and applying pressure. Ball gets into Bird. Has it on the left wing. Now bring it up top of the key. Bird working on Blair. Kicks it out to Newton. Newton back up top to Hayes. Hayes, almost had that pass taken away. Wu wants a deep 2. No good. And the rebound will find its way to Hudson Miller. Miller gets it back
Watch this corner. There she gets back.
And gets it back to Blair. Blair driving left side through contact, blocked, but they'll get Surratt with a foul. That'll send Blair to the line to shoot 2.
Coffman's wanting to lure the Richland offense into a corner so they can trap with this half-court trap right here.
And that's what they've done such a good job of to this point. And Richland not putting it in any corners where that can happen as Blair misses the first. Blair with 7 points all in the first half. Weaver back in for Wu. Blair hits the second. She's got 8 now, and the lead back out to 4. Under 60 seconds to go. Richland outscoring Coffman 7-2 here in the quarter. And those two came pretty early, and that one batted away, but both ladies run into each other there with Weaver and Helton. We'll see who they put the foul on there. Probably going to go on Helton, and it will. That'll be her third. Mia McConnell will check in for Blair. for Helton. Not happy with herself as she heads to the sideline. Bird with the basketball on the left side to Weaver. Weaver looking for somebody, trying to get it down low to Hayes. Hayes is double teamed. That leads to a turnover. Gordon bringing the ball up under 30 seconds. Play with the basketball, and you could only assume that Richland will try to hold for the last shot here under 20 seconds. McConnell over here to Miller. Now to Blair. Blair working on Hayes, who has the size advantage. Now to Miller. Miller looking for some help under 5 seconds. Going to have to do something with it. Drives. And they got a foul just before Miller stepped out of bounds. That's going on Surratt, and that may be her 5th.
Bailed her out. She was underneath the basket, clock ticking down. Bailed her out with a bad foul there.
I assume that was just 4 on Surratt, so nonetheless, she will take a seat. I believe 2 of those 3 fouls in this quarter on Coffman were to her. Blair, the 3 at the horn, no good. Richland, a big third quarter, gives them the lead 18-14. We'll be back for the last quarter in a few minutes. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Richland, 4th quarter about to start. It was 12-11 at halftime. Lady Panthers have the lead, but a big third quarter from Lorelei Helton, 2 threes, has Richland up 4 heading into the last quarter.
Richland changed their defense coming out of halftime, and Coffman hadn't quite figured it out yet. They were trying to get the paint touches. They got a couple, missed a couple of shots. We'll see if Richland sticks with that defense and if Coffman can adjust and get some points, because only 2 points in that third quarter, that'll set you up for a loss. So
yeah, that was a basket pretty early in the quarter.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we saw Coffman look so good after makes, and they weren't able to really get many makes in that third quarter to force some pressure. Helton down low, double teamed. What are we going to have? A jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Lawrence County. And a turnover to start the final quarter for Richland. Had 4 in that third quarter, so not as many, but still 14 in the first 3 quarters, now 15 in the game. They're definitely not making it easy on themselves. Smith with the ball. Looking for help. The left side here to Weaver. Weaver back up top, Newton. Now to Weaver. Weaver gives it over to Hayes. Hayes swinging around Smith. She wants another 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, McCarty. Hayes. Airborne. Macaria Hayes gets on the board. Her first shot of the game is a big one, and she's looking to get 3 the old-fashioned way.
That is how you help your team. You see a long shot go up, it doesn't fall, but she was down there. She might have been the only Lady Panther in the paint right there. I'd have to watch the replay, but she was once one amongst a lot of white jerseys fighting for that rebound. She went back up strong.
So Hayes looking to complete the 3-point play with this free throw. Back iron, no good. So it'll remain a 2-point ball game, 18-16. Blair with the ball. Down low, has Patterson wide open. Patterson kicks out to Helton, over to Miller. Miller's going to drive, gets it over to Helton. Helton in the corner, now to Blair. Blair kicks it back out to Miller. Richland's really trying to slow things down here. Turnover to start the quarter, and then 2 points for Coffman. Have Blair underneath, and Hayes again with the big play. Forcing the turnover, and then they commit a turnover. Hayes gives it to Bird, and Bird lost control of it going out of bounds.
She's got in a little too bit of a hurry. Just grab the ball, chin it, find your man next time.
So Richland, that turnover will not end up hurting them. Blair left wide open in the corner, hits it!
Can't leave her open.
Timeout, Richland. It'll be a full one. We'll take that break with them. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing is available and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Richland. Big three going into the break by Lauren Blair. She's got 11 to lead all scorers in this game. Coffman and a 5-point hold trying to dig their way out of it. Maddie Bird with the basketball. Bird's had a fairly good game at 5 points. Now Wu with it, gets it back to Bird. Props to Lauren Blair beating the leading scorer for Richland and also keeping the leading scorer for Coffman off the board, and that's going to be a charge.
Yep, obvious one right there. She driving with the right, using the left arm as kind of a barrier in between her and the defender, and got a little too aggressive.
Yeah, good move if you're running off tackle in football, but not gonna get the job done in basketball. And you see it right there. Coffman's put this pressure back on, and Richland immediately goes straight to the corner, and problems start. So Gordon to inbound it. Gets it over to Miller. Miller quickly up to Patterson, and Patterson almost picked up her step. Back to Miller. And turned it over. Weaver with it to Hayes. Shot is good in the foul. Makaria Hayes becoming the and-one machine, her second of the night. We'll see if she can complete the three-point play.
She's been everywhere right here in the second half. On defense, knocking the ball out of bounds right here. On the previous defensive possession, obviously this being her second and one, getting on the boards for rebounds, sinking a free throw.
Now a 2-point ball game. Richland with the basketball. Gordon over to Miller. Miller gets it to Blair, who gets it across half court to Gordon. Gordon gives it to Helton. Helton driving left side, kicks it out to Miller. Quick three, short. Rebound Surratt. Not sure if that's the shot Richland wants to take. They've been playing better slow, and feels like they kind of rushed that one. Wu with the ball here on the near side. Back up top to Weaver. Weaver, a deep three. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Surratt's in there with it. She has the basketball, but we do have a whistle, a foul on the floor. It's going to go on number 31, Mary Cameron Gordon. We got a timeout, Coffman as well. A full one, so we'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Richland out of the Coffman timeout. And Bryant, I would have to say that the Lady Panthers have all the momentum right now. I mean, they have just been all over the place here in this fourth quarter.
They have been, but Richland can calm themselves. They still have the lead, make some good possessions.
Yeah, they've been able, one of those teams that could have strung together 2 or 3 good possessions back-to-back tonight.
Yeah, they could easily get back into this game, or hold the lead. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kaufman had a good couple of minutes there, but Richland still has the advantage. Kaufman's the one that needs to work here in the final 3 minutes.
Down low to Surratt, triple team, gets it back out. Wu thought about a 3, will take about a 15-foot jumper. No good. Makaria Hayes again is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. And, man, has she been huge in this one, just wreaking havoc all over the floor. Offensive, defense, and passing lanes, rebounding, it doesn't matter.
So active on the boards, and getting here to the free throw line for a team.
It's the first. Now tied with Surratt as the leading scorer in this game, and she's done all of it here in the second half. Can't get both. Emma Surratt gets the rebound. And that shot up and good. She wanted that scoring lead right back, and now Coffman back out in front. And a turnover for Richland, but do we have a whistle first? We do. Maddie Bird will pick up her 3rd. Back into the game for Richland. It'll be Emery Crabtree checking in for Hudson Miller. 2:51 to go. Richland 1 foul away from putting Coffman in the bonus. 3 fouls away for Coffman, and they poke that one away.
Guess who?
Yeah, Hayes. And now they have Hayes on Blair. They've had Bird on Blair, but now it is Hayes just trying to prevent her from getting the basketball.
Yeah, she's got the length over Blair as well. She's
So now with it is Crabtree. Patterson now Helton. Helton spins out, gives it to Gordon. Gordon now to Blair. Blair double teamed by Hayes and Bird. Trying to find the open man, and they throw it away. Surratt tipped it to Weaver, and here comes Coffman. 2.5 minutes remaining. They'll slow it down. As Bird tries to set up the play and loses it. Ball's on the floor, and who comes out of there with it? Both teams fighting for it.
We're going to get a foul. Yep. Coach Hartsfield tried to get a timeout, but I believe that Coffman had already lost the possession by the time the referee heard.
Yeah, and if they call that on Surratt, that's her 5th, so she'll be done. And like you said, Coach Hartsfield trying to get a timeout off and is obviously not going to be very happy when she doesn't right there, because she did just lose one of her.
Coach Hartsfield not happy now. The referee giving a coach warning.
Yeah, saying that was 5 fouls on Surratt, so she'll come out. That'll be her night, leading the way scoring for Coffman. Hate to lose her with 8 points, but again, it's been a lot of Makaria Hayes here in the second half, and you'll take her down the stretch only with 1 foul. Bird with 3, so your other 2 leading scorers not in foul trouble. Lorelei Smith from my totals doesn't have a turnover, or doesn't have a foul at all, and another turnover. Richland turns it over on the inbound. A travel there on Crabtree, and now Coffman will have the ball back.
Let's go, y'all!
Richland looks to be in man-to-man defense here. Bird gives it to Smith. Smith now to Wu, being pressured by Blair, and they'll tack one to Blair.
And is that the bonus? That should be 5.
Yeah, that should put Coffman in the bonus. Yep. Now the official notices. That'll be Blair's 2nd. So not in too big of foul trouble, and maybe that's just trying to send someone to the line where you can get the ball back, but with 2 minutes remaining, a little unsure about that one. Bird to the line to shoot 2 nonetheless. That's the first.
Come on, Maddie!
Bird with 6, looking to make it 7. And shorts that one. Rebound to Helton. Now Blair with it, a 2-point ball game. Coffman back out in front. Blair loses the ball. And they're going to get a foul on Hayes. Not too big of a foul in the sense of foul trouble, but that does put Richland, one foul closer to the bonus. The Raiders inbound the basketball to Blair. Blair's got a lane slice into the basket. Good.
Boy, she's good, isn't she?
Yeah, I mean, she is amazing. 13 points for Lauren Blair, and this one's tied back up at 23 all. Bird with the basketball on the right side to Weaver. Great environment here. A very good crowd from both Richland and the E.O. Coffman squad over from Lawrenceburg. Not too far of a drive. And Coffman may be holding for a last shot here, trying to force Richland to foul. Bird with the basketball, drives left side through contact, lost it, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Helton got a handful of that one.
I don't know how she made it to the basket.
I don't either.
I mean, there were 3 defenders in front of her. She fakes right and crosses over to go to the left.
Ooh,
gets downhill with the left hand.
Actually gave that one to Blair. That'll be her 3rd. Bird has struggled a little bit from the line tonight and misses that first one. Yeah, that's the big one late in games, is hitting your free throws. Bird going for her 2nd. Short. Rebound Patterson. And they're going to get Hayes.
I didn't see that one.
Macaria picks up her 3rd. And that's going to be a 2 shots on the other end. So 2 free throws coming from Lorelei Helton. Helton 6 points, all came in the 3rd quarter to hit 2 3-pointers. Looking to try to give her team the lead back. Short. Official having a word with Coach Hartsfield over here for Coffman. Now the officials meeting and having a word. So Hudson Miller will check in for Emery Crabtree. And Helton will shoot her 2nd. So one more shot for Helton to try to give her team the lead back. She misses both. Rebound down to Smith. Bird with the basketball. 60 seconds remaining. Coming down to the wire here between E.O. Coffman and Richland.
Richland sticking with this man defense.
Hayes has it on the right side. She'll look to drive. Hayes loses the ball going up, but she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. That foul's going to go on Blair. It'll be her 4th. She's picked up 3 in the 4th quarter. Hayes misses the first, and neither one of these teams seem to want to break this tie.
Yeah, 3 or 4 missed free throws right here down the stretch.
I'm going to say 2 for Richland, now 1 for Coffman here. Hayes hit, misses the second. Offensive rebound, though. Bird with it. Bird puts it up, no good. Rebound to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Hayes, and Coffman has the ball back. Timeout. E.O. Coffman will take that break with them. 40 seconds remaining. We'll be back in a minute on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Richland here. Michael Marks along with Brian Gobble. Last 40 seconds of regulation coming up here. And Brian, we've had both teams now have 2 free throw attempts to break this tie. And, you know, that very well could be the last points of the game. And yeah, all 4 of them have missed. And now we're locked up again at 23. Coffman, though, with the basketball, a chance to try to give themselves the lead and hopefully a win. Maddie Bird with the basketball. Richland looks to be in a man-to-man defense. Wu with it. To Bird. Looks like Coffman holding for the last shot. Bird with it, 15 seconds remaining. Looks like she might go isolation this last shot. Bird, under 10 seconds.
Richland's packing the paint.
Lost it.
Get it out.
4 seconds, corner. 3 no good. Timeout, Coffman with 2.2 seconds. That should just be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here coming out of this Coffman timeout in a moment. Tied at 23 with 2.2 seconds remaining. Again, any foul will send the other team to the line for 2. And you got to imagine Coffman going to try to go to the basket with this one.
They're going to try to go to the basket. I don't know if Richland will let them. Right there on that last set, Richland really packing the paint, and Coffman had to kick out for a shot.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Smith inbound. Gets it to Bird. Bird, last shot to 3. No good. Back iron. Had a chance, but we got free basketball coming up. Overtime in a few minutes. Coming up next on the X Sports Network.
It's going to be huge. The Middle Tennessee District Fair is back for 10 action-packed days of family fun. Now through Saturday. Thursday the 18th is Parks Lumber Preview Day with free admission and parking. Feel the rush of the Big Air ATV Tour Friday the 19th. Truck and tractor pulls are Saturday the 20th. Sunday the 21st features the Junior Horse Show. Monday and Tuesday the 22nd and 23rd, it's the Junk Car Jump and Run. Wednesday the 24th, don't miss Donkey Basketball and the $15,000 prize giveaway. Thursday the 25th, it's the Demolition Derby. Friday the 26th, experience Colt Ford in concert. And Saturday the 27th, the Truck and Tractor Pull. Tickets for Colt Ford and fair admission tickets available at mtdfair.org or at the box office. And don't forget, you can enjoy all the thrilling rides you want for one low price. The state champion Middle Tennessee District Fair. 10 big days, now through Saturday at Rotary Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Brought to you by the Lawrenceburg Rotary Club. For tickets and more info, go to mtdfair.org.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Scores.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And 4 quarters was just not enough to decide this one. Overtime coming up between Richland and E.O. Coffman. Here on the X Sports Network, Michael Marks alongside Bryant Gobble. And, man, a good one down the stretch. And, hindsight now, one of those free throws would have won this ball game. I mentioned it that both teams had 2 free throws there within the last 45 seconds of the game to try to break the tie. 4 more minutes left to do it. And Richland will control. Tip wanted by Noxley Patterson. She's had an excellent game. Blair driving. In contact, kicks out Gordon, the 3. No good. Patterson, though, the offensive rebound up and in. Noxley Patterson with 6. The lead back to the Lady Raiders. Bird with the basketball, had about a 25-footer before the buzzer that was just long. Weaver wants a 3. No good, back iron, and the rebound will come down to Richland. Blair has the basketball. We'll see if they're wanting to speed it up or try to slow it down like they have been most of the second half. Looks like they will try to slow it down again. Miller with it. Gets it back to Blair. Lauren Blair, 13 points in regulation. 4 fouls, though, so we'll have to watch her on the defensive end, as she has been the one guarding Maddie Bird primarily for Coffman. Now Helton with it, gets it back. Blair with the basketball, nice crossover, top of the key, left side, Helton, she wants a 3, got it. Lorelei Helton, her third 3, and it could not have come at a bigger moment. Now a 5-point lead with 2.5 remaining. Coffman going to have to work a little quick. Wu with the basketball. Bird has it top of the key. Hayes dumps it down. Surratt. Got it. Point, that was Lorelei Smith. Smith, her 5th point. Back to a 3-point ball game. Miller with it. Now to Blair. Blair going to have to bring the ball up the court with Wu guarding, and across the timeline at 2 minutes. Blair being guarded by Wu. Wu not in any foul trouble with just 1. Miller with the ball now, top of the key. Blair has it, and he's almost being pulled down there by Wu, and we got a timeout. So we'll take that quick break with the Lady Raiders. We'll be back in a minute on the X Sports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
All right, welcome back here. Coming out of this Richland timeout, Lady Raiders have a 3-point lead due in part to Lorelei Helton. Hit her third 3 of the ball game here in overtime. Had the lead up to 5. A 2-point basket from Lorelei Smith cut it back to 3, but it is still Richland basketball, a minute 40 remaining. And with the way they like to hold it, I mean, they could go 2 minutes without a shot attempt, and it would be perfectly normal. But again, with the scoreboard, it still says 5 fouls for both teams, so I would assume that meant that fouls didn't reset going into overtime, which could play a pretty big factor. As 2 of these Lady Raiders have 4 fouls, one of them with the basketball right there in Gordon. Blair the other one with 2, and Helm lost it. Bird coming down the other end through contact, got it. Bird up to 8. It's a 1-point ball game. Miller in trouble. Timeout Richland. We'll take that break with the Lady Raiders once again. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Richland. A minute and 20 seconds remaining here between the Lady Raiders and the E.O. Coffman Lady Panthers. Richland trying to get the ball up the court. Patterson with it. Over to Gordon. Now Blair with it. Only a 1-point lead for Richland. 2 buckets here in overtime from Maddie Bird. Or 1 from Bird, 1 from Smith. Allow Coffman to get back into it. And they're going to get an illegal screen there on Moxley Patterson. And that's going to be a turnover, and looks like it'll be 2 shots.
We're going to inbound it right here at half court. When you needed it most, Coffman defense kind of disappeared a little bit right there in the 4th, but showing up here, trying to get him back in this game right here in the last minute of overtime.
Bird with it. Gets the screen for Smith. Step back 3. No good. Rebound to Wu. Now Hayes with it. She drives. Floater. No good. And coming out of there with it's Helton. Helton bringing the ball off.
Don't have to foul. Don't have to foul yet.
And a turnover. Moon with it. Had Hayes wide open, didn't.
You got time.
Yeah, wasn't able to see her. Now under 30 seconds. Smith was open, decided not to take a 3, and Patterson picks up a foul. Yeah, a lot of mental errors here in the late part of overtime here for Richland. The 2 free throws coming up for Smith. 1 with a chance to tie, the second a chance to potentially give him the lead. Smith with 5 points. Can't get the first one. Got 1 more chance to tie it up here. Got it! Tied back up at 28. Under 30 seconds remaining. Here comes Richland. Gordon with it. Almost lost it. Gordon still with it.
Another timeout.
Timeout Richland. They've got 12 and a half seconds remaining. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Richland. 12 and a half seconds remaining in overtime. Tied at 28. Richland does have the ball down here on their side of half court, so they got 12 seconds to make something happen. Miller with the ball. Gets it back to Gordon. Back to Miller. In the corner, Helton, she drives, goes down, but a foul on Smith will send her to the line to shoot two. Big free throws coming up here from Lorelei Helton.
It's a tough foul. Smith just tried to put her foot on the baseline and prevent the drive.
And that's what they coach you to do. Just put your foot there and fall. But
just unfortunate call there. I'm not sure what else she could have done.
So Helton missed two to try to break the tie in regulation. Misses the first here in overtime. Richland wants a timeout. Will be a 30-second timeout. So we will take a quick break here on the X Sports Network.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy at Legacy Lawn and Landscape.
Lorelei Helton a chance to break the tie. 5.5 seconds remaining. Got it! Helton in double figures with 10. 5 seconds for Coffman. Bird from half court. No good. Rebound Helton, and Richland wins an absolute classic. Lorelei Helton had 4 chances to be the hero, just needed one, and she got it. Real quick, we'll go over some stats. First for Coffman, Maddie Bird with 8, Makaria Hayes with 6, Emma Surratt with 8, and Lorelei Smith with 6. For Richland, Lauren Blair with 13, Lorelei Helton with 10, and 6 from Knoxley Patterson. So that will do it here for the girls' contest. The boys' game should be coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes. That'll be next on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.